What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Beehive. Stay blessed. Tenist? Tennis? Mikim? Kim? This beach is better. Hey, good morning. How are y'all doing this Thursday morning? We do the gentleman's panel tonight, guys. You know, I like having our morning conversations en route to work. And I keep saying that I'll be much earlier. I should have been out of my apartment at like an hour or so ago. But the freaking snooze clock, the snooze feature gets me in trouble. I hit the snooze maybe twice. And after those two times, it turns into like an hour or so I've slept in the bed. I've been noticing something, y'all, on YouTube. Morning. I've been noticing something, y'all. Well, it's been apparent for a while with these keyboard bullies. Tracy with her silver mountain back gorillas always coming to her aid. Heidi, Heidi stay high, uh, whining and being this victim, and everyone's attacking her, and she's, woe is me, oh, I'm a defenseless woman, leave me alone, someone help me. But then she's this gangster rapper. Where do those two intersections connect? I was listening to her before, and she was talking about, where she's from. And Heidi, I grew up about 5 miles from where you grew up at. Berry Road, Heidi? Berry Road in Jensen is the area you grew up. I grew up down the street on Cross Timbers as well, part of my childhood. I say we moved a lot, but we were in that area for a number of years. But again, um, you know, Heidi gets on here, y'all, and she talks about women empowerment. And I think there should be women empowerment, of course. But this woman is getting over here, and she is so full of it, because you're talking about women empowerment, black women empowerment. Meanwhile, you're married to a whole white man. I have no problem with interracial relationships. I've been in them before. I have more in common with other blacks, but I have dated outside my race. But for you to be this person that's, you know, on this bandwagon, and you're saying women empowerment and look out for each other, your black sisters, and you married a white man that looked like he could be from the Swiss Alps, are you kidding me? I know if that man go in the sun for more than 10 minutes, he's going to be looking like a crawfish. Now, y'all stop playing. Now, then you got Tree over there talking about somebody's mother. All this time, you were just reading and blasting SB's mother. How ugly she was, and this and that. And you got I'm Lying Niece and some of these people that are over there co-signing this. Listen, y'all, don't ever follow me blindly. I can't say that enough. Don't follow me blindly. Disagree. I respect disagreement. Be respectful. I'll respect you. But don't be a yes man. If you don't agree with something and I've done something again that's offensive to you, say it. Send me an email. Say it in the chat. We're grown-ups. But for you to be just a yes man and these people co-signing everything Tracy is doing is pathetic. And I think you should have a mind of your own. You know, us guys on the gentleman's panel, we're all different people. We have different outlooks on life. My outlook is very similar to um, I have more similar experiences like with James Caldwell, and probably El Teddy and some of QB. Now Jay Wilson, not so much because he grew up more sheltered than I grew up. I grew up in the hood part of my life, just like QB, you know, says he did. But you know, like James Caldwell, I think he and I have very much a similar upbringing. Hey, Mrs. Brown, Hesker, SD, Armand Jordan, Tam. But yeah, this beach is better. I like that. So I'm trying to think about my costume for Halloween. I'm going to dress up. Y'all, listen. I like the little tree dog stuff, but I'm not a drag queen. Let me say this. So I don't want to dress as Tracy for Halloween. I don't want to dress, you know, because I will do someone. I'm thinking it's gonna be a celebrity, but possibly or something quirky. But I'm thinking about it. I hadn't decided upon what I'm going to do. Um, but it's gonna be something interesting. Good morning, say. I'm trying to see this name. The new people in the chat. Um, you know, after I do these chats with y'all, I go back and look at the chat later and see what everyone's saying because I am driving. I can glance when I'm like at red lights, like right now. I'm coming up on a red light. But okay. What's going on, y'all? Sexy New Jersey, Purple Power, SD, Miss B Town Hester. Read the Heart of Philadelphia. I love the video compilation you put together. And I love your backstory. Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Your backstory is so similar to mine. It was your backstory and also Pretty Ricky Fontaine. People see us on here and they don't know what we have, what we've come from. You know, when this whole thing about me and my car, you know, saying, you know, the type of car I'm driving. And that didn't make me. I always said I wanted a luxury car, but y'all keep in mind, I did catch the bus for periods of time. I had a Hyundai, a Kia. I had a Kia Coupe. I've had an Audi. I've had a Jeep, Honda Civic. I had the gauntlet of cars. It's a wreck up here. Oh, come on. I hope the traffic is not going to be diverted too much. But I've had a different. I want to get a truck next or a Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler, the hard top one, maybe 4-door. Um, and surprisingly, y'all, I have been looking at tiny houses. I'm so intrigued by the tiny houses. Okay, are you gonna let me get over? Thank you. Okay, y'all. This wreck, I think it's bad. Y'all will see when I pass by it. It's under this underpass here. But you know, Houston, we're the Houston Astros are in are playing for the World League. Okay. I'll hit you back later. Good morning. The Houston Astros are playing in the World League, so I have to be careful of what type of baseball caps I'm wearing, because I wasn't thinking about it because I don't watch sports like that. So I had my New York hat on, and this lady was like, "You traitor!" Like, what are you talking? Traitor? What the hell is she talking about? So I go and asked my brother, and he was telling me about this, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. But damn, I didn't know what it was. Okay, oh, this is the wreck right here. I'm getting ready to pass it. I'm gonna let y'all get a glimpse of it. If they drive like they have some sense, see it, y'all. Okay, because I would be getting on the freeway right there, so I'm gonna have to go down further. They weren't blowing at me. Okay. But so y'all, when people have backstories that you're not aware of. But for Heidi to get on here and to be going on and on about how people are not supporting her, and she thinks that all these content creators should send their people to her to support her, and someone made a really good point that Heidi, you don't support anyone. You don't support anyone. You're about yourself. How dare you sit up and say someone should support you? And you're married. How y'all really let this sink in? Heidi uses that I'm a black woman for her own ends. She uses that to gain some type of a vote from you guys. Heidi doesn't identify as a black woman like that. She's about herself. She's a colorist. She's about herself. I feel she married that man as a meal ticket. He may be a nice guy. I have nothing bad to say about him. I've never seen him do anything questionable that I could say anything about, but he's her meal ticket. Y'all know this. Cause she raps about being this bad being. She's all about this, and she was cutting up and turning up and all this and that. But your husband looks like he could have been a guest star on Family Matters. Family Ties, not Family Matters, Family Ties. Or he could have been on the show Cheers. But you're for black people? You were going to charge Jay Wilson extra for his t-shirt because he was a man? Who does that? He's a black man, Heidi. So you're so against men, but your husband is a man. So where does your loyalty fall at? Where's your loyalty fall? Does it fall with black people or white men that you're married to? Do you have any loyalty to your husband? Because he's not black. So if he and a black man disagreed, whose side would you be on? Your black brother or the white man? Let's keep it real. And for that the Sasquatch sitting over there with that shih tzu on top of her head, hey Tracy, you really need to get that cold fixed. That you need to get yourself to the hospital. I know the virgin soul that you consumed has been depleted and you may need to replenish it. But if you can't replenish it, you need to get you some antibiotics. All that hawking, I couldn't even finish looking at that video you had because you was hawking and I thought I was gonna see a damn hairball come up. She's sitting over there and she's, every few minutes. Oh, girl. Oh my God, you was talking about Wiley. You sound like you should be on a Viking ship somewhere. Yo, she hacking and she wiping at her snout with the paper towels and threw it to the side. I was like, I can't. And y'all, I kid you not. While I was watching this, I had made some chicken spaghetti. I had to turn it off because I said I can't. Nope. If y'all see me, because I feel like my sinuses are acting up right now. If it gets to a point where my sinuses are just giving me a problem, I go to the doctor and get an antibiotic. I'm not going to be sitting up sipping on some tea when it's clearly not working. Listen, my dude, Tracy, this is back on you again. Get yourself taken care of because this problem you have is escalating. It seems like it's getting worse. That kind of stuff, you can't play with that. I roast and gag you, yes, and I do this parody of you, yes, and it's exciting and it's fun and it's everything I dreamed it would be. But you need to go get yourself checked in. Go to an ER. Because see, what it is you're probably working part-time now as a barber, hair groomer, or something that's dealing with hair. Zookeeper, I don't know. But you probably don't have insurance, and that's why you can't afford going to the doctor. You can't afford going to the doctor because it is expensive. But these people co-signing your BS, maybe they should do a GoFundMe for veteran Tracy. You know, Tracy to get back on her feet. And there's something else I had to tell y'all about. I'm inside of a diesel, guys. I don't like riding on side of these big trucks. I've had to block a couple of people also because people get on my community board and they'll say crazy off the. I can understand if you have a difference of opinion, but when you get on there and you be disrespectful, you know, I looked at Jay Wilson as being more of a blog father to me, but I don't have his patience. Let me say that. I will block. If you irritate me and you're doing something disrespectful, I will block quickly. But I respect and I have much love for my supporters. You know, I look at you guys, you know, it's like I want to give you a window, let you have a window into my life. I'm not protective of my personal life like that. I am seeing someone that never will get on, well, the person may get on camera ultimately, but in the background, he has no desire to be forefront on the camera. But I've been with someone for a while, but I don't have any desire to let this person be seen on camera. But any questions you have, my life is an open book, and where I came from, my desires, what I want to do, who I want to ultimately be, you know, because we always are bettering ourselves. Y'all, I'm telling you, the rebel that you see now, I was a cut up. Y'all hear my voice? It's kind of like a little, I can feel like this change in the weather is making me, my sinuses act a little up. But notice I haven't been coughing in every few minutes or anything. But I do like a tea, raw tea, and I do ginseng. I mean, I do raw honey and ginseng and with a lime. But that doesn't work. I'll go to the doctor. But I was a cut up, y'all, as a teenager, getting in cabs, jumping out of cabs, running with my homeboys, being shot at by cab drivers, smoking weed and drinking, falling asleep, at somebody's house who I didn't really know, or with my homies, they would probably know they would know the people. But you live and you learn. Those people I grew up with doing that stuff, I don't do that with. Some of them are still doing things similar to that. I grew up and stopped doing that over 20 years ago. I told y'all I'm 27 to 35 years old right now. My internet age is that. The real age is probably a few years over that, but we're not going to go into that at this time. But I was a firecracker. I was a firecracker. I grew up with, a bunch of uncles. I wasn't this gay man that was delicate and, sewing dresses and, if that was you, more power to you, but I wasn't that person. I like to sit around and girls and hear what they gossip about, and I did play with dolls for a brief period. Not to the extent of food junkie, of course, but as a grown up playing with these dolls. But I I would always get in trouble because I would do little mannish stuff. Like my cousin had Barbie dolls, and I remember getting a whooping because I took the fingernail polish and painted between the Barbie doll leg, and I said she was on a cycle. I was about 7 to 8 years old at the time. Yeah, so I was a little bad arse. Um, and my cousins and I laugh about that now. Y'all, I was doing bad kid shit. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to curse that much. Bad kid things. Egging people houses, toilet paper around trees in their yard. I didn't break into people's houses and steal or anything like that. I was just mischievous. But I told you I came from a family of drinkers. My older family members would drink and they would fall out drunk. Me and my cousins would grab their beer and go right on the side of the house and drink it. So we were basically little alcoholics at 8, 9 years old. And my grandmother would sit up and she could drink a sailor under the table. She was smoking her cigarettes, cool, cool, cool. I forgot the name of it. Menthol 100s. I don't remember, but they were like in a green and white box. Cause she would always send me to the store to buy her cigarettes. But I would go to the little corner store, buy the cigarettes, get her beer. She liked drinking uh, lit malt liquor. My grandmother could drink. I can't say that enough. She would drink, and I don't even like the taste of beer now. I'm more of a cider drinker, and I drink wine. And I don't even drink like the Merlots or Chardonnays or Cabernets. I drink more sweet little dessert wines, Moscatos or Rieslings. I don't like champagne too much. That gives me a headache. But I think that you guys don't get on here and co-sign. I'm all over the place, I know, with this conversation. Don't get on here and co-sign with these content creators. And even back with Tracy again, wasn't Tracy the one in the beginning talking about, she can't talk to people behind the screen that are not showing themselves, and she made that one of her. She would always say that, show yourself if you're gonna come for her. So meanwhile, she's falling in love with an avatar that has never shown himself. Hell, Tracy don't know if that's a man, a woman, or a dog, an ape that's been trained to do sign language. She don't know who the hell the wrench was. But that was her baby. You've never even heard his voice. You don't know if that's a little kid that's gotten on his big brother's computer. You're talking to an 8 or 9 year old girl. So that just shows me Tracy is so full of it. Everything she said. And then you got people like I'm Niece. You have people like Mystery Van, Miss Pizarro. These people don't have any pictures up, but they're your biggest hard hitters. But why? They're cowards. You're a coward. You can't show yourself. Show me who you are. You're hiding behind a screen and you're talking all this noise and you're talking about how I look and all this and that. Okay, well, let's see what you look like. Let's see what you look like. Let's make this an equal playing field. Let's go heads up. Until you do that, you're a coward. And if you come in my chat with no screen, with no picture, no face, talking that stuff, I'm gonna block you off the bat. I'm not gonna even. I don't respect that. I don't respect it because it's a coward move. I don't respect cowards. That's man, woman, whoever. Okay, I'm letting you over, lady. Get over. So I, show me who you are. Because if you can judge me and say all this stuff about who I am, meanwhile you're sitting over there looking like you could be an extra on Lord of the Rings, but you're trying to roast everybody. No, sis, bro, let's do this. Come on, let's go straight up. Let's take our earrings off. Let's go barefoot in the middle of the street. Let's do it. Take wigs off. Let's go toe to toe. Come on, Teresa, take your wig. Teresa, take your wig off. Take your wig off. Come out of those work boots. Shed that extra skin that your species usually shed in times of mating rituals or when they're growing to a different size. Then you got little Nicole over there. Nicole. Nicole. Nicole is just such a brand. She just jumps on the bandwagon. Y'all do know, y'all like a little info, right? Let me give you a little nugget. Nicole's first CD caused the passenger pigeons to go extinct. Look it up. Google it. Her first CD caused the passenger pigeons to go into a mass extinction. Okay. I'm at the parking lot, guys. I'm getting better this week. I hope I can go to work earlier than this tomorrow. I'm at my parking lot again. Y'all, I am here. It's been good. These little morning conversations are they're very cathartic. I enjoy them. I look at the comments later, y'all, so I'll respond if I can go to your page or something and just see what some of you have said. But I will see you guys, the gentleman's panel tonight, 6:30. 6:30 here in Houston. Are we on Central Standard Time? Not Mountain Pacific. It's 6:30 here. Somewhere like where James is in Pittsburgh, it's 7:30. But here in the southern states, Texas, is 6:30. But till then, y'all, I will see y'all tonight on the gentleman's panel. Alrighty. Take care.